So, ladies and gentlemen, you are most welcome again to Tebi Talks. Again, this is Pastor Francis. So, today there's a question we are trying to solve here. The question says, should the schools include more technology or more digital learning in their curriculum? Where the inclusion of digital learning in school curriculum can offer several benefits. We are going to look at the benefits which can be offered or which can be obtained when we allow digital learning to be included in our curriculum. However, the decision to incorporate more digital learning should be carefully considered, taking into account various factors as we're going to look at them. Let's talk about enhanced engagement and interactivity. So with this one, digital learning can provide interactive and engaging educational experiences. For example, if you are using multimedia system, or if you are using systems like interactive whiteboard like Vibe or Microsoft Hub, these devices, they can help the students interact, they can help the students collaborate and interact while they are in the classroom, because they have a whiteboard which is so interactive, whereby you can have like 5 students go in front and try to explain and try to explain what they have understood. So I would say by doing so, of course, it increases the level of learning and the level of understanding among the students. Then we also have access to a wide range of resources. Of course, you know, technology or digital learning is a way of getting information online. So now when you included this in your curriculum, students can easily make research. Even teachers can make research, because some subjects keep changing, and any teacher who don't make research is not a good teacher, because he will always remain behind. So it is very important that when you include this, both students and teachers will get more resources, and they will increase on their level of understanding. Then we talk about development of digital literacy and technological skills. This is a way of getting knowledge on how to use computers, getting the knowledge on how to use mobile phones and other technologies. This involves the hardware and the softwares. So by the time a student finishes, he or she should be aware of certain technologies, so that they can apply them in their daily life. So I must say that including digital learning into the curriculum is so good, because it will provide, it will enable students to have these skills. Then let's talk about personalized and differentiated learning. Personalized is where a student, try to adapt a certain platform, or try to access and get a certain information by himself at any time, on their own pace. Now it could be during daytime, it could be during the night, or it could be any time of the day. So so here students become so self-reliant that when they get used, meaning that anytime they can think of a question which is challenging, go online, try to search and get answers. And this will also help the teachers ability, help the teachers way of ease of teaching, because if you have students who are so active that they can make research on their own, it also makes your life easier when you are teaching. Then preparation for digital world. The world is going digital, and due to various challenges, epidemics coming, like you know what happened like during the COVID-19. Everyone was at home, schools were closed. Now everything were now switched, turned to digital, and now we have to prepare our children, we have to prepare our kids to digital world. So by emphasizing digital learning in schools, this prepares students for a rapidly evolving digital world. This equips them with skills necessary for digital communication, collaboration, problem solving, navigation, and making them to be so much active in learning online. So this is so much very important. Students have to learn how to communicate, communicating with each other, because when they join this platform like Khan Academy, there's a community of other students from other countries and from other communities. So students may get friends from with this one. They may learn how to communicate. They may learn the behavior of other students, and in that way it becomes so easy collaboration. They will of course collaborate and learn from each other, and even problem solving becomes so much easy. Let's talk about equity and access. With digital learning, of course, you get a lot of benefits. It's include equity and access issues, like students may have equal access to technology, internet outside the school. Schools must ensure that all students have necessary resources. Like here, students will have that equality, like equality in such a way that no one owns the internet. Internet is for everyone, meaning that when you are, whether you're in school or you're out of school, when you go and search on a certain website, no one who will block you that, hey, this website is for a certain category of people. This website is a certain category of people. No, it's for everyone. So that's why they are saying equity in such a way that you are equal with others. You are equal with any other person when it comes to technology. So you have to utilize that balance. We have also to know how to balance traditional and digital learning. Of course, this balancing is so much important because we should not only focus at digital learning but also balance. This is because the traditional and digital learning methods, they will have both advantages and like face-to-face instruction, hands-on activities, social interaction remains so variable. Like face-to-face, where you try to understand, to study the behavior of a child by looking into their face. You also understand the behavior of your children or students by allowing them to interact with fellows and interact with teachers, interact with the community. So stakeholders within the learning environment. So by doing so, it helps you to understand that, hey, this person has a certain talent, this one has a certain talent, this one can do this one can do this, and everything will be okay. And the other thing is that hands-on, this is whereby you have subjects which needs practical practical knowledge, like physics, chemistry, biology. You don't have to do it online. You have to come and do it practically, physically, like hands-on. Even IT, there are some areas where you need hands-on, like when you are doing, repair and maintenance. Someone need to show you that, hey, you have to do this, like there are many things that you have to do when it comes to configurations of different technologies. So that one still brings us to the way we can balance both traditional and digital learning in our learning environment. Then, of course, the decision to include more digital learning into curriculum should be based on making more assessment on the available resources, the infrastructure, because this is something so expensive. You need to know the environment you're in, the type of students you have, the parents, if they are able to pay for these resources, and then as a school, what is your goal, and as a student, what is the goal of your students. So you need to make an assessment and make an overall view of each and everything, so that you come up with a decision which is when you are well informed. Otherwise, guys, I thank you, and I encourage you to always practice what I will teach you. At Tebi Talks, we have many things, we have many videos, and I encourage you to go and register, have an account with Tebi Talks, because there are very many opportunities available there. And also remember to subscribe to our channel on YouTube and share our videos on Facebook. Otherwise, we love you guys. Let's meet in the next video. Thank you, guys.